Hi, we're doing this again. We're doing this again. We're doing all this again. Everything again. Also, I think if my memory is correct, could I just really quickly go and, ruin Huntress's fucking day? Just super quickly. And probably get my ass kicked for it. Just, like, ripped in half, ripped in twain, ripped in twine. Okay. Is that it? Laugh at her face. I never loved you. I had you right where I wanted for the past 3 days. Everyone gasps. Wraith starts crying. Damn, this is good TV. Cold as ice. Who saw that coming? A pretty obvious twist ending if you were paying attention, which I wasn't. Oh, shit! Huntress falls to her knees in bewilderment. But I did everything right. You narrow your eyes. A wicked grin spreading across your face. Exactly. That's why it's so much more delicious to break you out. Why? Why? Cool. Fantastic. Second ending. We just have to go back and, yeah, yoink that real quick, because I nearly forgot to. Alright. So, let me, I guess that one in the bin. Let's do this again. And also, later on in the stream, we're going to be taking a slight intermission for stuff. We know the whole deal here. Yeah, disembodied heads. Let me hide my cursor for this, just so that you can see everything in its full detailed glory. Let's dig up the face. Actually, you know what? Let's keep the coin this time. We'll try to do some things differently, instead of it just being me mashing through a game here. No thanks. Dropped it. No. Oh, okay. That does nothing for me. Yep, yeah, I know. I get it. I get it. I understand. But there is our sailor for today. And I guess that's next time. And the finale. Fantastic. Toss it back. Be very gentle with it. I was made for this. Yeah, I get it. We're just trying to get to the good stuff. I did not mean to have my cursor right on Huntress's nipple. My bad. Right there. Okay. How attractive do I say I am? Not at all. Whoa, watch it. That's bullshit. You're beautiful, you hear me? You could have a superpower, what would it be? Invisibility. What was my best subject in school? Math? That's a lie. That's a bold-faced goddamn lie, but I know the lore. Favorite animal? I like cat. Why does everyone look at me? Why is everyone looking at me? You think just because I'm the typical cute goth girl, I have some every so often my vocal cords break. I like blue. Dream job? Not working at all. These damned millennials. Let me open up my drink so my throat doesn't get dry. Best flavor of ice cream? Chocolate. My favorite flavor is pain. Save here. Why is vanilla? World of pain. Ah, shit, I should have tried vanilla. I think midship is, yeah. Alright, yeah, midship. Yeah. Brave. I like nice people, yeah. Okay, Yep, we got it. We understand. The tension is unbearable. Alright. Is this... No, that's the yacht. Volleyball. Which one's the fucking pool? Oh, God. This one? There we go. Whoa, dip in the pool? You actually want to go for a dip in the pool? I mean, well... Sure, why not? I've got good ideas. What's wrong with my ideas? The pool is great. Everyone knows that. All over the world, if people agree on one thing, it's that pools are great. Look, we've got a whole ocean right here, and they still put a pool because pools are just, you know, great. It's a real special treat. And you thought it was bad when he stayed quiet. Hold on, for just one moment. Yeah. You tortured fucking souls. I want to go to the pool. Let me go to the pool. Wraith moves ahead to the pool at a pace that could almost be considered jaunty if a creature so leggy they appeared to be made entirely of elbows and ankles can jaunt. What does that even mean? What's going on with Wraith's face? Is that a smile? Is that what a smile looks like when he does it? What can I say? Being enveloped by water is comforting. It's quiet. It's ominous. And, you know, Wraith looks back at each shoulder to make sure no one besides you is within earshot. The fire can't get me. Super normal stuff here, as usual. Oh, great, it's Clyde and Dwight. What do these two want? Since everyone's at the pool, we figured we'd bring over our most popular pool accessories. Which is... Basketball hoop seems like a trapper thing. The foam noodles, it probably could be more Huntress's thing. Look at the goggles and a snorkel. Yep, I'm so good. I'm so good. People want me. I'm what we have in common. Using goggles and a snorkel lets me escape from it all and completely immerse myself in the wet embrace of the water. Gazing to the bottom. Wish I could be there forever. Yikes, wish you picked that lounger? Well, too late. You dive in and take a plunge. The world melts away as you join Wraith underwater. The wet embrace of whatever it was he said. He brushes up against you and you realize he hasn't taken off his shirt. Can you do it for him? I feel like taking off his shirt could be a little bit iffy. But I'll risk it for the biscuit. Oh, sorry, I thought you needed some help. Oh, right, I forgot. I've still got my shirt on. It's okay with you. I'm a little cold, so, And he's a shirt in the pool kind of guy. No judgment here. I won't wear shorts in summer myself. Got weird calves. And that's being read by somebody who is currently wearing shorts in the winter. For a waking nightmare, you can almost believe that you're starting to relax a bit and forget about how much you can't remember. It's as if the sun's very rays have a calming effect on you, your body tranquilized by the soft light from overhead coupled with the cool breeze rolling in from the sea. And you're not alone. I feel recharged by the gentle warmth of the ocean's caress. If it was a little too warm, that might have been my fault. Also, this is a pool, not the ocean. Okay, everyone, just let him finish. Thanks, Spadely. I know this probably doesn't seem like me, but would anyone want to play a game of Marco Polo? Yes, I love games. I'll go first. Someone blindfold me. Of course, Trapper has a blindfold ready to go. It's as if he had it in his hands before you even spoke. Did he just wink? What? Good thing you're getting rated because it surely seemed like you were. Oh god, no, not again. I'm ready. Oh shit. That was perfect. Really? Not bad. There we go. Oh, that was on the mark. That was pretty good, Spadely. No, it wasn't. Don't lie. Just ignore him. You've been thrown into a very weird situation. You held your own. I respect that. That was a good game. I say we celebrate by throwing this waiter whose name I forgot into the pool. Well, now hold on a minute. Knock it off, Trapper. You're no fun. Thank you, Spadely. I won't forget this. I mean, I might. Every time I think too deeply, I seem to forget every specific detail of my life beyond the basics of who I am as a person. That was still cool of you to stick up for me. I'm no expert, even though as an omnipotent narrator, I probably should be. But I think that means it's time. Yeah. Next activity. All right, let's go. Yep. Oh, god damn it. This guy's here. Yep. Oh yeah, I have to do this. I forgot about that part. Alright. Thankfully, I have gotten better at these minigames. Okay, maybe not entirely better. Yep. I'm sorry. Actually, it's not the food or the company. I'm just super self-conscious how I look when I eat. I was just pretending to be grossed out by dirt so I'd have an excuse not to chew in front of everyone. Sorry if that made things awkward. I'm actually extremely hungry. Yeah, watching people eat is gross, but try to relax and not worry what everyone thinks. It's so important to always remember that people are watching you, judging you, definitely not ignoring you. Right, guys? Is anyone listening to me? Typically, a group that includes one, if not more, cannibals staring at you with meat juice dripping from their chins would be quite scary. Am I right? Yeah. Okay. There's going to just be a lot of clicking. Maybe I should have just saved, like, at a few points so that we could just skip the intro. Now you're finally alone. Wraith looks at you eagerly. You weren't grossed out, were you? Even when you eat, you look like a beautiful angel. You just pretend to be awkward because it's lonely, being so perfect. All we have in this life are those fleeting connections with other living things. Nothing to remind us we're not alone. Could you possibly be shy and nervous as someone like me? Swear it. Swear it. Wraith nods the nod of someone who's just realized that Spadely is a liar. Well, now, hold on! He's disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you. And you know deep down you're disappointed in you more so than usual. Oh boy, looks like he's about to monologue. Now you've done it. How do I say this? It's just honestly so important to me. I've been burned too many times. Something about the word burned makes Wraith look away. Oh, is he crying? Damn. Far away. Eyes burning with tears, and yet at the same time dead. I understand. Wraith looks back at you with those sad eyes, wanting so badly to believe you. He looks down at the ground. I have something very important to tell you. It's something very special to me. It's not something I tell everybody, or everyone, fuck. But you know how important honesty is to me. I can't expect that from you if I'm not honest in return. Oh great, I bet he's got crabs. It's about my special bell. What? That is not the same bell in the game. That bell is shiny as shit. The one in the game literally has a skull on top of it. Bullshit, that's your bell. It belonged to my father. He gave it to me before he and my mother, well, they had to go away. If I was ever in danger, I was supposed to ring this bell. It didn't really work, but it's all I have of my family with me. Wow, Wraith, thank you for telling me. Here, hold it. Whoa, Wraith just gave you this bell? Sound the alarms. What are you gonna do with this thing? Hold the bell delicately. You caress the bell, running your fingers over its rusty... Is that dried blood? Why are you touching this thing? Thank you for sharing this important part of yourself. You hand the bell back. Wraith is looking out wistfully at the ocean. The ocean is beautiful. No period. It's not real. None of this is. Wraith looks at you, more intensely than ever. I don't know if you're ready to hear the truth. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever... Yeah, it is. Okay. Yep, everybody come out here. Everybody at the fire pit. We're all here together. Bunch of friends. Everybody's here. I'm clicking. This is going to be the main part of the stream. Wraith, tell your story, buddy. IGC Wraith. Whoa. This entire experience is being carefully... Okay. I'm not really one for scary stories. Life is scary enough as it is. You literally carry around the skull and the spine as your little prop. As the other killers laugh, Wraith holds up his skull and gazes into his hollow, dark eye sockets. If you're looking for something Shakespearean in this story, look elsewhere. This is a tale of madness, of staring at the soul of death and never returning. Once upon a time, a young man worked at a junkyard. It was quiet, kept to himself, just wanted to avoid trouble. While the boss dealt with clients, the young man operated the crusher, turning old cars into cubes of twisted metal. One day, right before crushing a car, he noticed something. Blood. Drip, drip, dripping. From the trunk. He opened it and found a frightened stranger, bound and gagged. The young man reeled. Was he about to accidentally murder this stranger? How could this have happened? He freed the stranger, who ran off, into the waiting arms of the boss, the owner of the junkyard. Before the shaken employee could tell him about the mistake they nearly had made, the boss took out a knife and swiftly slit the stranger's throat. The young man fell to his knees, unable to comprehend what was happening. As he stared at the ground, too shocked to cry, the boss approached him. What did you do? He asked the boss. I did your job for you. What do you mean? That's not my job. My job is to crush the cars. The boss let out a miserable scoff, his face contorting in evil disdain for the pathetic wretch in front of him. Why do you think we're crushing these cars? To save space? Who do you think my clients are? I don't know, bumbled the young man. Yes, you do, screamed the boss. Deep down, you've always known what was happening here. You just didn't want to admit it to yourself. Your hands aren't clean. My clients give me money, I take care of their problems, eliminate their witnesses, tie up their loose ends, or actually you do. No, the young man whimpered as the boss towered above him. Yes, you're nothing more than an executioner, and you've reaped hundreds of souls. The young man's body shook with soft spasms as he tried to stop crying. It was when the boss started laughing that it happened. Something in the young man changed. He stood up, now taller than the boss. A faint glimmer of fear overtook the snarl on the older man's face. The young man's face was empty. Empty as he grabbed the boss's throat and dragged him to the car in the crusher. Empty as he picked up the boss and stuffed him inside. Empty as he slammed the trunk down on him, its stupid fat head sticking out, begging for mercy. Empty as he started the machine, staring at the boss and its sniveling, crying wet face. Empty as he grabbed the boss's head and dug his fingers in farther, piercing the skin. Empty as he squeezed and pulled. Empty as he heard bones popping and snapping. With the boss's head still attached to his spine, pulled cleanly out of its disgusting sack of a body, he smiled. Wraith stares back into the eye sockets of his skull. It doesn't matter how good you are, how innocent, how kind, how full of love you once were. When you look into the eyes of evil, you will surely go mad. An awkward silence falls upon the room until... Offer effusive praise. My god, that was brilliant. I'm glad you didn't give us any Shakespeare. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. I'm just glad you didn't give us any Shakespeare, because that story made Shakespeare look like slack-jawed mouth breathing idiot. Thank you. I'm just too overcome. As you sit down, the other killers look at each other, unsure if you're joking. Thanks. Wraith on the other hand is absolutely sure you're joking. Are you fucking kidding me? I could not do anything right with this guy. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The other thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. Intermission time! Intermission time! The new Dead by Daylight trailer literally dropped today. Here it is. Nope, that's a screen capture. Where is the thing? There it is, right here. All right. Also, don't own the content. Property of behavior. I am not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form. I just want to watch this, see the Mori, do the thing. We move on. Back to the game, okay? Actually, 1 second. Let me mute the game in the background. Wow. Wait. Oh, wait. That one. Movie theater? I love movie theater. Oh, there's our new survivor. Oh god, the art of her is gonna be overwhelming. She's already got that survivor walk, so she'll be fine. Is this live action I'm watching here? Like, they did this in live action? Oh, that's the trailer? Oh dear god, it's a genuine goth girl. Twitter, no! Twitter, no! Twitter, put your dick away! That is horrifying. That is so awful to look at. Okay, wait. No, okay. Turn off the screen capture for a minute. Let me find the Mori. I don't wanna just find an Otts video. I love Otts to the end of the world, but he's not as the unknown. Hybrid Panda. He has voice lines for the lobby? For real? For real? Alright, let me just skip ahead. Okay. D-Strike, help me out here, champ. Alright, first let me get an actual look at him. Oh! Oh! Oh, an axe? That's kind of weird. Oh. Oh! Oh, that is so sick! I think we gotta do the public test build. Okay, let me skip ahead. Shit. Oh my god! Wait, is that it? That was it? That was... Otts, no! Otts, no! Otts, no! That was the Mori? I mean, sure, it's cool, but... I'm sorry, most of that was just walking. Alright, let me look up his power. Let me see what his shtick is. Killer power, UXV. Press the power button to charge UXV. No, it's UVX, my bad. Once ready, press the attack button to launch UVX up. Fucking excuse me? Okay, now hold on a minute. No, Otts, help! Otts, help! Help me, Otts! Otts, help! Help, Otts, please! Otts, help! Beautiful man. Ots, please, I need help. Ots, I need help. Ots, help me. Oh yeah, oh! There's a new map. Yeah! There's a new map. I'm trying just to find, like the power and stuff. I'm trying not to show you anything because I'm not comfortable, showing other people's content too much. I could probably rely on the king for this one.
Let's do it. Kings and queens, welcome
Yep.
to the channel.
You're a little cutie. I know. Just let me. I know there's no screen. I'm not showing you the screen because I don't want to steal anybody's content by accident. I'm aware. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. He's got us. Okay.
Okay, so let's see this power. Charge UVX. Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. I wonder what we look like from the
So he opens up his.
Set. Okay, so let's see. Launch UVX.
What?
Oh. Okay.
Huh?
Nice. So there's a visual.
He launches a fucking projectile.
One like setup. Okay, so we have like the Thaler there as well.
Okay. I'm not going to show any more of that. Let me just read the power online. Okay, so what it does is once ready, press the attack button to launch UVX, a bouncing projectile which creates a blast area upon impact. Survivors become hindered if they touch UVX while airborne. Survivors touching the blast area become weakened. Weakened survivors lose health states if touched by the blast area. That is going to be obnoxious. Survivors lose weakens by successfully staring down the unknown. So wait a second. Okay. So from what I'm picking up here, it has kind of this aspect of a projectile kind of like Cloud and the stare it down kind of like Ghostface. Special ability hallucinations. The unknown will intermittently create hallucinations. Cannot be created while charging UVX, performing interactions, or in proximity to a map objects, like hooks. Okay. Okay, so basically they made the hallucinations anti-camp. I get that. Here, let me at least let you look at the video game while we're here. Okay. I'll let you look at something. Okay. Whenever survivors are touched by blast area or otherwise, become weakened. So, oh, okay. Oh, the unknown can teleport to hallucinations, leave behind a temporary decoy. Survivors can remove hallucinations from the trial with the dispel ability. The what? The what? The what? The dispel ability. Weakened survivors take longer to dispel. If dispel is not completed, survivors become weakened and trigger killer instinct. I don't know what most of that fucking means. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't. So, general thoughts. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, in terms of design, that's a 10. Absolute 10 out of 10. In terms of power right now, I'm giving that, like, a 5. I don't know. I don't understand what the hell it was trying to push on me there. But that felt more like a singularity thing. In terms of trailer, 5 out of 10. I think that, sadly enough, the pre-trailer, like the little teaser trailer before the trailer they showed with the guy in the camp, was better than the actual trailer. I'm sorry, but it's true, and I'm right. Okay, maybe not. We're all entitled to our own opinions. But, boy, oh boy. He looks cool. I would love to do a stream of the PTB for him. Also, for the rest of the time, you're going to also see me misspell the word unknown, because I always end up putting a K in front of the U. It's U-N K, you know, not U-K-N. Stupid. Oh, god damn it. We just went from seeing a cool killer to seeing the worst one. Boo, get him out of there. Hey, I'm probably not making a great impression because it's not really my thing. I just know that if you got to know me that the others, yeah, I really hate the fire pit. Okay. A dip in the pool with the wraith? You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow an offer like that. Just don't forget a little talk. Oh yeah, I forgot Skull Merchant. You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus there's some, yeah, jealous shark, I know. Hey, do you remember my story? I mean, the one you just told, like a minute ago? Yeah, yes. Did you, I mean, like, what'd you think of the young man in the story? Do you think he's weird? I would forgive him. What happened to him would make anyone snap. And who knows what happened in his past that led him to that point. He was just trying to be good. Yeah, that's all he wanted, was to be good. Well, that makes sense. Did the young man remind you of anyone? Yes and no. I think that's what makes it such a great story. It's unique, it's surprising. Or relatable, it's familiar. I think we all know someone like that young man. I think we all have a little of him inside of us. Wraith giggles. Not in a gross way like you're thinking. Oh. But a very silly one. I assume he's imagining a tiny little version of himself dancing around his own belly because that's just who he is. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly. Is it cold this water now or just me? It feels like my toes are turning into ice cubes. Wraith seizes up at his eyes and squeezes his eyes shut. Please, I can't be around any cube talk, not since I heard that story from somebody a long time ago. The story you just told was 2 minutes ago. Exactly, that one wasn't about me. Usually we'd be nervous that we were about to make things awkward when we barge in, but obviously we couldn't hold a candle to whatever was happening here tonight. Either way, it's time for bed. Not for you, but for us. After you go to sleep, that's when we party. Yeah. 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 You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Yeah, Wraith's story, terrify you. Is this the radio game? Yes! Give me Matthew Code.
Let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game or being inspired by the game to write music or to make outfits. It's everybody that's part of what makes.
When do we get Naked Dredge, Matt?
Amazingly rich and passionate environment.
Matthew, when do we get Naked Dredge, Matt? Matthew. Matthew, I want Naked Dredge. Matthew. God, I almost clicked on Trapper. Yucky. Wraith, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Can't really sleep. Oh, that happens to me a lot. Okay, don't laugh. Promise? I promise. I guess my secret to falling asleep is listening to the sound of bells or chimes. Think of it as white noise to drown out anything you might be hearing that's keeping you up. Like what, Wraith? Like those distant screams you can all hear coming from beyond the mountain? If that's a bit morbid, I guess you could hold on to this chess piece of mine. Chess piece? It's a knight. Wink. They're brave, like I wish I were. And the horsey's cute. You finally start to feel sleepy, except this isn't really a sleepy thing. Maybe you're, yeah, maybe. You see, last time I was a lot more interested because it was spirit, but not anymore. Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the Wraith right before bedtime. You should know they're not what they seem. Not like me, who's obviously completely honest and trustworthy. There is a fucking bulge, I just noticed. I was checking out to make sure you weren't sleeping near any of my... Actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. But since I'm here, I'd like to share 2 things with you. 1, I do not take rejection well. 2, the first thing is very important to remember. Were you drawing me? Trapper doesn't answer. You aren't drawing stink lines for eating half me, are you? Still nothing from Trapper. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I am an easy guy to spend time with. That will make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of the scum live like rats. They would know a good time if I bit them on the ass. I meant that literally. Point is, if you select me for it, you're in for a day of luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you, remember what I said earlier? Or it might be the last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired. Get some rest. Sleep. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over to the about 15 feet to your left. Finally alone for real this time. Maybe. You drift off to sleep. Yeah. I'm not poisoned. I'll be poisoned when I'm dead. Wait a second. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah. So I'm counting things and no matter what happens. What I think of the newcomer, I'm still attractive to her. That's kind of sad. I am like the least attractive person in the world. Look, I'm always full of rage. Yeah. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes. Or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so so that's probably what will happen. I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? Have you ever felt absolutely nothing inside? Fine. It's alright, Spirit. You're next up on the list. We're just kind of going in order from left to right, I guess. You open your eyes. Yay. Oh, God. Oh! Yes, yeah, that thing. We're all having fun. No. Wait, what? I thought I said no. What? But now hold on a minute. That's not fair. Yeah. Alright, cool. Hop in the tub. The Dwight and Claudette stabbing each other. That's fun. No. Fuck me. Move on. Oh, it's right. Hi, sorry if this is too forward, but do you want to get out of here? I know a place that is, it's kind of, I mean, well, it's hard to explain. Actually, it's kind of weird. You know what? If you want to go somewhere else with someone else, I totally understand, but if you want to see something weird and interesting, let me know, I guess. You've been around Rafe long enough to realize that this rambling speech was actually him being incredibly brave and asking you out. But before you can decide if you want to go with him off with Rafe, the Huntress interjects. I just wanted to give you the chance to head out with me to a cute beach house instead of wherever this guy is going to take you. They'll probably read you some poetry and force you to learn about Petrov's chest defense. I mean, if you want to learn about some other Russian moves, I've got you covered. Does she mean? I'm talking about Barnya, a traditional Russian folk dance. You all have your minds in the gutter. And if I'm honest, I love it. What? Tough choice. Sorry, Huntress. Wraith? Yes? I picked you. Sorry, I stopped paying attention and I thought I was hallucinating. Now, really? Yes, really. Cool. Yeah. Here's my island hangout. This is what I call the cosmic dump. I know. It's one of those first draft, gonna change it later names that just kind of sticks. Dump is being kind. It's a massive collection of seemingly ancient ruins that simultaneously appear to have been recently abandoned. And a little beat up. There are stone obelisks, strange carving, ritual tables. Is that a car? It's pretty weird. Like a collection of things from different, I don't know, places. You look around in awe, then look at Wraith, expecting more of an explanation. There's a very long, very awkward pause. Excuse me, wow, I'm so sorry, that was very rude. Break the silence. So this is he decided to talk. Wraith also worked up the courage to say something. How adorably awkward. You both stop talking. Wait a second, then start talking again at the same time. This is hard to watch. Next thing you know, you both start nervously laughing at how awkward this is. Wraith finally makes eye contact with you. And after what seems like an eternity, Wraith finally manages an entire sentence. So, what brings you to the island? I have no idea. An honest answer. Wraith lights up. The most excited you've seen him. Me neither. That's all he's got for you. This guy is a hard nut to crack. Wraith looks at you with his always sad puppy dog eyes, searching for something to say. Anything to talk about. He clears his throat. Do you remember my bell? I showed it to you yesterday. Of course. Wraith pulls it out. The bell, you perv. I wasn't thinking anything! Well, I just think it's really nice you picked me to hang out with, and, once again, not the same bell in game. Wraith gives me the bell. Get my mind to have the guard. Still not what I was thinking about. I want you to have it. Please take care of it. You know how much it means to me. I promise I'll take such good care of it. This is the sweetest gift. Wraith smiles, but even when smiling, his eyes seem sad. You smile back, knowing what gift he's just given you. I mean, it's kind of shitty because you really can't do anything with it, but it means a lot. Not to you, though, to someone else. Still, cool gift. You both search for something to say, anything to talk about. During the awkward silence, you look around the dump, following some kind of ritual table, stained with blood and layered with various balls. Nearby is what looks like some dangerous potions. What was this ancient pull up to? Looking to shake up this date? Is it a date? Yikes. Anyways, looking to shake it up, you approach the potions and pick up the fanciest one. So what will we do next? Drink that potion. Freedom lies in being bold. You take the biggest ball of the nastiest looking potion and gulp it down. Turns out, that was not a great idea. It wasn't the best idea. That's right, it's me again. Well, I've got your attention. Let me simply remind you. You've got a mission, a purpose, a destiny, maintain control. Okay, then back to biz. Oh, you're alive. Welcome back. Wraith is tenderly caring for you, wiping your brow with a wet cloth. He's undressed you now. Now, don't get carried away. He has eyes closed the whole time. You what? I made a bed for you. Thank you for taking care of me. I'm sorry I did that. I didn't know what came over me. I'm just happy you're okay. I want to take care of the people I care for. You smile at him. Deep down, you can tell he's also happy. He had a chance to be there for someone in their time of need. Wraith nervously smiles. He's endearingly awkward. So, I guess, tell me about your family. I remember my parents. They were always fighting. I guess? What? I guess that's... Wraith sighs, one of those long Wraith sighs. At least your parents were around. I'd give anything to have spent more time with mine, even if they were fighting. Fuck you! Fuck you, dick! Nice victim blaming, cocksucker. Ouch, can't live with this guy. The sexual tension in the air is palpable. Or maybe it's just regular tension. Hard to tell with this guy. You look around for anything to distract you. What's this table for? You look at the ritual table again. It's beaten with a giant hole in it. You look back at Wraith. What? No way, ritual you can do on this table? You wink. Nice touch. Wraith blushes and stammers and looks away, smiling. Nice. Yes, narrows canary using emojis. Wraith looks intently at the table. What is he thinking about? Probably something deep and philosophical. Intense, sad, something about the inherent nothingness. Want to play cornhole? Or that. The table and the hole makes a great target. Here, we can use these skulls I found lying around. Well, this is definitely a more fun date activity. It's easy, just stand back and toss them into the hole. Don't worry, if you miss, there are lots of more skulls around. Toss that little skull. Oh, I missed. I got it. Yeah. good enough. Yeah. Don't worry, nobody wins everything all the time. Winning any time is actually pretty cool. I've played hundreds of times, and I've never gotten them all. I was glad to have someone else to play with. You feel like you're finally warming up, Wraith. So you unleash the big guns. Do you want to play Truth or Dare? Truth or Dare with 2 people sounds fucking lame. Wraith looks mortified, but tries to keep together. Maybe this is progress. What are we, 7? I guess so, but only if I can ask first. Deal. Truth or Dare? Dare. I always take Dare first. I need somebody to ask me to jump off a roof. I'll take a Dare, why not? I dare to tell you, if you were a play, what kind of play would you be? Great question. Wraith smiles. You're such a kiss ass. Me personally, I feel like I'm a mushroom. Personally, I feel like I'd be a mushroom. But I'll go with the rhododendron. A very flowery description. I thought it was, but I don't think Wraith cared for it though. Too bad you can't woo me. You can't. I'm okay. There. Show me something? Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm sorry, that's a bad Dare. Too vague. Just Truth or Dare makes me feel. Thank you for being patient with me. I need to try to be more open with people, starting now. Wraith clears his throat. In that way, a lazy writer would make him do if they wanted to signify something important and different was coming up. Let's see if we're right. Do you have my bell? I want to show you something. We were right. Take a drink. Is this not a drinking game? Damn, missed opportunity. Of course I have it. You reach for it. But it's gone. Wraith furrows his brow. I swear I had. I don't know what could have happened. You'll need to find it for. Oh God! Somebody's about to pull up on me. Who's pulling up on me? Who's pulling up on old Spadely? Spirit appears from nowhere. This hot piece of sass. What goth girlfriends can't make silly, sexy puns from time to time? Dwight and Claudette, scram. Yeah, I used those 2 simpletons to dupe you. You're easy to dupe, maybe because deep down you want to be duped. There's no way Wraith can be keeping you happy. Spirit's usually disaffected nature has given way to some combination of disgusted and desperation. And it's kind of working. Wraith's the fake. He's not even a real ghost. He only pretends he doesn't want people to care about him, but really that's all he wants. And he wants it more than anything. Can you imagine wanting something so cringe? I bet he won't even tell you his theory about the island. What a fake. You deserve to be with someone real, a real ghost. Someone who really doesn't give a shit. Someone who doesn't even care if you say yes or no to me. Don't even answer. You see through her desperate last-minute attempt to win your affection. It's almost sad. You turn around and walk back to Wraith without so much as saying a word. Yeah! You came back. No, it never comes back. Wraith is shook. Are those tears welling up in his eyes? You can't tell because he looks away. There's a sniffle and he looks back at you, beaming. I want to show you something. You fall right through the corner of the ruins that you haven't seen. Brushes aside some dead leaves and branches, revealing a hatch. Want to do the honors? You open the hatch with some sort of effort and lower yourself into a long tunnel, grabbing onto a rusty ladder and beginning your descent. Be careful. Okay, thanks. Oh, wow. Very interesting. You descend into a spooky, dimly lit room. It looks like an ancient ritual chamber with torches, tapestries, engraved skulls, and animal raids. On the other hand is a set of intricately carved locks and tough mechanisms on the wall. A torture area? On the other side is a table of potions, books, and maps. Look at the wall. Look at the wall and examine the chains and locks. It looks like some kind of torture wall. Wow, what happened to people here? Did they keep prisoners? Looks like they were tortured, but from what I've been able to dig up, it was something more ritualistic, serving a larger purpose. I have reason to believe those prisoners weren't alive for long. Look at the map. We're going to furl one of the larger rolled-up pieces of canvas, revealing a detailed map of the island. It's all here: Trapper's Cave, Spirit's Lighthouse, Huntress's Cabin, all the common areas, even IP Island up in the corner with little hearts drawn out around it. I figured out the entire layout of the entire island. I need to know what is trying to escape from. Look at the book. You pick up one of the larger leather-bound books and Wraith walks over, opening to a specific page. You see incantations, symbols, a drawing of the someone chained to a wall. A different language you can't read except for the words cult of the... Hey, they got the black veil in here! Conveniently, those words are in the exact language you can read. From everything I've found, I think these are rich ruins of an ancient cult. They seem to be devoted to some type of sentient evil. I think they used this island, or maybe the person they worship did. And I think they used this ritual site to travel to and from the island. I think they sacrificed people on this torture wall in order to open some portal out there. Atmosphere, fuck. You think the cult of the Black Veil is still around? Are we in danger? I don't know. Maybe I have a plan. Maybe. But I have a plan. All we need... How? Okay. Yeah, sure, man. Whatever you say. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh. I'm dying, so I'm eating what I want, and you're all eating it too. Lamb shake, rare, salt, pepper, no sauces allowed, and serve it with one single piece of broccoli so Wraith won't complain. Okay. I like broccoli. I do too. Gives me horrible gas. Oh, I don't like that. Buddy, wait till you smell what rare lamb does to my bowels. It's awesome. You fucking suck. Say you had a great time. It was a blast. We had a great time playing cornhole. I won't tell you who won, but we both did it our way. Everyone rolls their eyes. Talk about sexy. No, really, if you're gonna tell us a story, tell us something sexy instead of whatever that was. Wraith smiles. You're strangely good at getting him to do that. Right, Claudette? Yeah. Thank you. This Felix tastes delicious. You take a seat, yeah, comfortable log, narrator, tell a story, yeah. Oh, I'm telling the story again? Yeah. Alright, I'll tell a story. I told you the action one already. Let's try adventure. Alright. You like your Dwayne The Rock Johnson movies? How about some adventures? Now we're talking. It's not my favorite, but I respect your choice and will nod politely. You don't have to say it, Wraith. Just nod politely. Okay, ready? Here it goes. I really like to go fishing. Solid hobby. Great foundation for a story, for sure. You pause. Everyone's waiting with bated breath. No pun intended. Oh, wait, that's it? Not much of a story. My pun was better than that story. You sure that's all you have to say? No, I was kidding. I was just kidding. So what type of story you want to tell? Personal. I'll get a little personal now if that's okay. Those types of tales are the best. And it's often the most sad. It's a bit of a love story. What? Is it about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same wily Wolverine? Or about a deranged kid? Oh, yeah, you're here. I didn't even see you. Or about a deranged killer who only makes the woman who ever believed in him witness a display of shocking violence? Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college. He was hosting. She'd been dragged there by some friends. Oh. It could have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. They made fun of his taste in music and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months. Bit soon to know if you could trust someone, don't you think? So sweet. Exactly, I learned a lot about love from then. From that fuck. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with someone. Love could spark from a look across a campfire. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is fiercely attempting to catch your eyes from across the fire pit. It's quite alarming, actually. Except for Trickster, as his headphones is loudly playing his own music to drown you out. That was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Yeah. Tell me another story, champ. Okay. Oh. Oh, mysterious cult, demand human sacrifice. Yeah, no, I want to hear that one. There's the living tree. Its branches were more like tentacles and it oozed strange liquid from its bark. One time a girl I knew drank the liquid, she disappeared that night. But a week later, a new tree appeared. It had a very familiar looking face etched into the bark. That's a bad story. That could never happen to him. What about something truly horrifying? One time I was doing my maths, I mixed up 3 quadratic equations and a Pythagorean theorem. Just for a second in my mind, I guess I was tired, but wow, that was really scary. I want to hear more about the half fish lady, particularly the fish part. It's not just you, Spadely. Half the time I have no idea what the hell Trapper's talking about either. When you're hot and rich and extremely scary, you start to think people just accept whatever you say. Okay. Delete any sequel from existence. Last of Us Part 2. Did I say that already? I swear to God I've said that before. Maybe I'm losing it. Oh, evening activity time? Yep. Wraith, I knew you'd never pick me. Who am I kidding? But I did pick you. Wraith immediately turns and runs away. It's not like he didn't tell you what you were getting into. Well, follow him. Catch up to Wraith, and as usual, he appears a little anxious. Ask what's wrong. You seem a little off. What's wrong? Wraith stops and tries not to look at you. After a moment, he relaxes. You can tell, huh? You must be getting to know me pretty well. There's that big sigh again. Sorry. Sometimes I get too in my head. You nod understandingly. Maybe there is some way we can get you out of there. Down and dirty in the sand. No, throw a frisbee. Right on beach. Maybe we can throw around a frisbee. Well, it's dark and I don't really like sports. It's like you know nothing about it. Disappointing, Spadely. The fuck do you want me to do? Be like, I want your body on mine in the sand. I want to get sand in places no one has seen of me. But who knows? Maybe it'll work. Wraith grabs the frisbee and looks at it like it's a boot rock or something, then tosses an absolute bullet right at you. You're so shocked at how absolutely sick that throw was, bro. This dude can really handle. In fact, you're so shocked you duck out of the way of the incoming disc instead of catching it. I thought you were good at this. Oh, well, it's really just the Bernoulli principle, the gyroscopic inertia of a spinning disc. He talks at you for about 5 minutes before running out of steam and realizing you haven't walked off like any normal sane person would. Want to throw the frisbee back? I guess so. Suddenly nervous, you clutch the frisbee in more or less the same way Wraith just taught you about. You aim and fire. He wobbles a little bit and sails away from Wraith before catching the breeze and sailing perfectly into his outstretched hand. I crushed it. Uh-oh, Wraith starts to tremble. Crush? No, never again. Can't crush. Give him a hug. You envelop him in a wordless hug. Sometimes silence is the best thing, you know? I wish Trapper understood that. Wraith eventually calms down, still looking away. Thank you, sorry, you don't need to apologize or explain. Wraith turns to you, smiling sheepishly. Wow, this day went by so fast, but I guess it's over. I understand why it's you strange, beautiful weirdo. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. Yep. Oh yeah, this. Pick me and you'll be punished and rewarded? What? What do you mean by that? Oh yeah, we're eliminating somebody. It's time for that part. You see, a part of it here. Okay, this is probably what we'll do. We already eliminated Wraith, so I want the achievement, is what I'm saying. We could just eliminate Huntress because we already did Huntress's thing. I think that's probably the best option. Sorry, Huntress. I had to get rid of anyone, mostly because you all scare me so much, but because just there's strong arms that could probably hurl me back to the mainland. A face no one has ever seen. A tragic backstory she loves to bring up whenever there's a break in the conversation. Huntress that describing you. This hurts, but I have to eliminate you. For you, honestly, this is a bit of relief for me. I don't have to constantly try to impress you. It's been exhausting. Tonight, this fancy tie is coming off and the sweatpants are going on. Or I think I'll stand into the ocean and catch salmon with my bare hands. Yes, I said bare hands. Oh, god damn it, not again. It's Dwight tested. Alright, cool. Well, that's that achievement. Alright, Huntress's eyes are filled with anguish. The bunny ears on her mask have drooped. Oh. And it says I am feared. I'm a wild animal, an unlovable beast of the forest. No! I shall diminish and go into the east and remain the huntress. No! Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Listen, you were my first pick, okay? It'll be alright. It'll be okay. And I thought Spirit was the emo one. I remember the last time I felt this nervous, excited. Chemically, those two feelings are very similar, but Spadely is just really great. What else do you want me to say? How would I say things are going? It's about perspective. Yeah. Oh yeah, this happens. And then like what? The ocean came in. He's on the chair. The white planet. Oh yeah, these two are having like a panic attack. Okay, yep. Oh wait, we're already on day 3. Last time it took nearly 3 hours to get all the way through. I mean, technically we are just kind of mashing through all the dialogue we haven't seen before, so yada yada. Wow. Alright, buddy, let's go. You turn to Wraith aloud, sigh. Wow, are you becoming more like him? Wraith, since I got to the side, I've been drawn to your quiet nature, your unassuming good looks, the nervous energy you bring to every situation, no matter how normal and mundane. I should probably save my goddamn game. I love the way your brain works. I love the way your body moves, and I love how we are together. Wraith looks like he just watched the Earth explode from an orbiting space shuttle. His mouth hangs open, his eyebrows twitch. No one can tell if he's too excited to process or partially dead. Got anything to say, Wraith? That's about right. Yep. As you board the yacht, Wraith is unsurprisingly quiet, but the awkward vibes are down by about 60%. Good job, I guess. There's nice of Trapper to volunteer his yacht for the start of this day-long date, but it's a bit dismissive of him to say you two are so boring that the yacht itself wouldn't even notice that you were there. What do you know about fun anyways? He wears an old-timey one-piece bathing suit like the strongman from some bygone carnival. Come to think of it, that actually is a little fun. Wraith just has a regular old button-up shirt and shorts on. No, now's not the time to think about Trapper and the way of that way his vintage singlet hugs his curves just right. That's what he wants. Classic Trapper trap. You're here with Wraith, remember? Who you chose for some very good reasons you must have, I'm sure. You cast all other thoughts out of your mind and stand at the edge of the deck, looking out at the ocean, wondering what's out there, where you even are. The gentle rocking of the waves feels comforting as you turn to face your paramour. Wraith can barely look at you. Is it the nerves or something else? I can't believe after spending so much time with me, you still want to do it more. I'm only going to disappoint you. You could never disappoint me. Well, we'll see about that. We'll still have a full day ahead of us. Speaking of which, what exactly do you have planned for me today? Before we get into that, I need to tell you something. It's about me, but ultimately more about you. We spent a lot of time together. You know me pretty well. You know how easily I get flustered, how introverted and in my head I am. You know how awkward around other people. You know, triggered by the sight or talk of money, weird about intimacy, but you're incredible and kind and patient. You've put up with my quirks, and after spending so much time with you, I feel like I've changed. Something about you puts me at ease. I feel different. And that's good. I had to change in order to spend this day with you the way I want. Because almost there. He still can't say it. It's okay though. You smile at him warmly. See, there it is. You always know how to comfort for me. I haven't had that in a long time. Anyone I've been close to has abandoned me, usually against their will, but it still hurts. So why bother trying to connect with anyone? They're just going to be brutally murdered while I watch or overhear or sleep through it. You put your hand on his shoulder. All I want is someone to love, a family to care for, not touched by evil or greed or power, a small house in the middle of nowhere, not bothered by anyone. You're the first person forever I've felt like I could see a future with. Wraith holds up Azeroth's skull. My story about the man who pulled out his boss's skull and spine, that was about me. You almost tell him that you know, everyone knows, but decide against it. Too long I have been attached to Azeroth's skull. I have let it define me. No more. Wraith tosses the skull into the water. Whoa! Big move! As you watch it sink, you notice the gold coin on the ground that's dislodged from it. You know how Wraith is with gold coins. What do? Leave the coin alone. Wraith turns to you, smiling. He seems like a new man. Let's go back to the dump. What a romantic sentence to start this day with. Yeah! As you walk into the cosmic dump, Wraith oozes with nervous excitement. Oh gosh, do I have something incredible planned for tonight? He even tries to wink. It's kind of grotesque, but hey, this sad boy is finally opening up. He pulls out some lotions and oils, sensuals. Ready? You just threw that away. That's odd. What's wrong? No, it's just you're holding Azeroth's skull again. That's what I'm saying! You made a whole big thing about how you feel like you've changed so you're not defined by it, and you threw it away? Yes, I did. Azeroth was terrible, and I'm no longer using his skull as my security blanket. This is his... This is his brother, Paul. Also a really bad guy I took care of. Rip my man, Paul. I have 20 of these things, all really bad guys. Well, I guess you can't really change some people. Anyways, back to our exciting night to end all nights. I'll stay here and prepare. If you want to go find my bell. He takes a step closer and whispers. Then when you come back, we can ring the bell. Oh. You can't see it, but I'm biting my lip right now. Oh, sensual. Wow, what does that even mean? I don't know, but it seems very exciting. And look what you've done to this anxious shy boy. He's losing his inhibitions. And maybe soon he'll be losing his clothes. Oh, alright. You get there though, you have to find the bell. It's gotta be somewhere on this island, right? Where do you start looking? Let's go visit Huntress. I love a cabin in woods. Great things are always happening at those. People are walking, but yeah. You know what? Maybe that wasn't a wink at all. Some of the mud he uses to cover up his face is probably dripping while he sweats anxiously. Oh, poor guy. You enter Huntress's cabin and relax. It's disarmingly cozy with a warm, quirky vibe. You feel like you could live here, if a kooky killer didn't already. Spot something shiny. Is it the bell? Reach out for it, but you're tackled from behind. It's Huntress. She holds an axe to your throat. I found you. Now I get to kill you. Beg for my life. Please, I'm sorry. I didn't know this was your cabin. I wasn't doing anything bad. I promise. Please forgive me. Did the wild elk offer my mother forgiveness, or did it skewer her? Skewered her? I suppose it skewered. Well, that. Oopsies! Also, there are a lot of achievements in this game. There's 36 whole-ass achievements. Why is there an achievement called Gruesome Twosome? What does that mean? Oh god, fuck's sake. Let's try this again. Yeah. Save the game here because I do not feel like going all the way back. Wait. Oh, okay. Whatever. Thanks for my life. Forgiveness. Huntress's eyes well up. That's not what happened, but thank you for putting that image in my head. She moves the ashes from your throat. What are you doing in my house? Well, Wraith gave me his bell yesterday, but I don't know what happened to it. So I'm trying to find it. I heard it might be here. Not the bell, but this gold coin is pretty cool. So where to next? Dave? Investigate the voice. Hello, who's there, cute? Oh. Oh god, no. How far back are we going? No! No, I fuck that. Alright, look around the cave. Okay. Just saying, could be fun. Oh, what's this? You found a gold coin. Why do they keep pushing gold coins on me? You can't help but be drawn to me, can you? What is it? My animal magnetism? My musk? My hopeless devotion to leg day? I don't think Wraith has ever set foot in leg day. No time to figure out what the hell that even means. You think fast. You're right, Trapper. It's the leg day thing. I love your leg days. And also the musk. Love a good musk. This stuff. I know I made the wrong choice going with Wraith. How could I have been so stupid? You should probably cleave me too. Hack me into pieces. I deserve worse. But if you'll let me, I want to go back to Wraith and tell him that I made a mistake. And I'm leaving him for you. Trapper stares at you unnervingly, a twinkle in his eye. I should probably cleave you in two, but you're right. It takes a truly self-assured person to admit their mistakes. You're clearly aware that you're stupid, so you know we're making progress. Oh, you pull this off? I'll let you go on one condition, but you break the news that you're leaving for me. Tell me he has skinny chicken legs. Yes, if you want, I can tell him that. Trapper lets out a hearty laugh. Oh yeah, I want. You scramble out of Trapper's cave as you hear his deep laughter echo behind you. Oh, the bell wasn't here, because you're never going to get it. So where to next? Lighthouse time! I suppose I could go check out that creepy lighthouse on the edge of the island. Lighthouses usually have one big room at the top. Yep. Alright, cool. 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 No bell. Spirit, hello? Nothing. She's nowhere to be found. Let's be honest, her heart was never really in this process. Was it? You start poking around wondering if Spirit took the bell and hid it somewhere around here. Oh, hey. Oh, God, no. Please. Jesus. Doing some snooping? I'm looking for Spirit. Me too, actually. We're gonna do face mask and I told her I'd show her around my stage over on Ivy Island. It's tight. Oh, it is. Yeah. Having a blast, doing shots, making content. Oh, my dude. You've got to be my good friend. Nope, stop right there. Not getting sued over a dating sim. I feel that. Hey, have you seen Reef's bell anywhere? Let me turn on the music. It's a little bit loud. Not gonna lie to you, friend. I have no idea who you're talking about. But, you want to hop over to the other end? Check out my stage? Oh. Absolutely not. I'm on a mission. Trickster shrugs. I guess we're all on our own journey. Till we meet again. As Trickster vanishes, you ponder your next move, and I'm left wondering, who just say no to checking out this sexy pop special hideaway? You've already searched the spots the Huntress and Trapper hang out. Now you've also searched the Spirit spot. By sheer dumb luck, you've even bumped into Trickster too. I'm sorry, I should have called you dumb, but it looks like you're going to have to admit defeat on this one. Head back to Wraith empty-handed. You tried hard, you really did. If you were a game, I'd give you a good review. That being said, Wraith as well, I don't want to say unkind, but because he has been really nice this whole time, but there's this whole spine ripping thing. Well, actually, I could kind of solve this issue just by doing one of these, doing one of those, getting murdered by Huntress a second time. Alright. After a few minutes of just breaking my finger and continuing to do that. Alright, I'm assuming it's on the island. Maybe Spirit's already there. Trickster smiles. Just as you're about to ask how he plans on getting you there, you blink and... You're there. Trickster's private station on IP Island. And it's empty. I mean, it's hella early. Everyone is sleeping and recovering from last night's rager. Things don't really get going here till near midnight. They have to wait till then to have any. So, Trickster smiles slyly. Oh, I wouldn't say that. How about you leave me alone for a second so I could, freshen up a little first? Trickster likes that idea. As soon as that horny weirdo leaves you drop the charade and look around for the bell. Nothing. Worried about where your cover might be below you. Dive into the water and begin the long swim back to the black lighthouse. Let's not do this much physical work again, okay? This tickles. As you dry off and catch your breath, you pause your next move. You've already searched. Yeah. Damn. That sucks. We really did lose it, huh? Go to the ruins of the cosmic dump, prepared to deliver Wraith the bad news. I know he seems sweet and shy, and he's not a killer, but he totally is. Is there a chance he could kill you? The place is empty. Phew, Wraith must be off somewhere, still preparing. Ugh, what are you gonna do? You still don't have the bell. I don't know, I'm trying to figure it out. What are you talking to? That just pops up from behind one of the giant obelisks, smiling behind her mask. I followed you back here. It was fun, like a cat stalking prey. Oh yeah, that sounded fun. After you left, I was thinking. I want to tell you about the bell. Oh my god, Huntress, thank you. But it's going to cost you. Fish around your pockets for anything of value, but they're completely empty. So I don't have anything to give you. Oh, there are other ways you can pay. Don't worry, silly, nothing crazy. I never do anything crazy. All you have to do is sing me my favorite song. Oh no, is it in Russian? Nope, it's the ABCs. Okay, that's all you have to do? Yeah. Damn, Huntress looks jazzed as hell. She's truly unhinged. So clear your throat. Ahead, here goes. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Wow, this is annoying, huh? Should have managed your money better. It's never too late to get serious about it, you know? I have the cousin who's really good at this stuff. I can put you in touch. So, I know what you're thinking. You're right. This isn't the time for this. S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Not just applauds like a lunatic. That was so good. Again. No, fine. Okay, so Wraith's bell. I saw Spirit with her yesterday. She's walking back from here, and she says she was eavesdropping on your date. So when you weren't looking, she stole it to sabotage your budding relationship with Wraith. I think she said something about a cringy truth or dare game. I think they had a fling or something, and she's still mad about it. Or not, who knows? She's definitely mad about something. I thought Wraith and Nurse had a fling, according to the devs. Even though it's rusty and old, it's still kind of shiny, so I offered to pay her for it. She said she had the perfect spot for it picked out, at the top of her lighthouse. Oh great, I need to go back to the lighthouse and deal with Spirit. They're all still buy from her. Oh great, I need to go back to the lighthouse and deal with Spirit. I already said that. You return to the lighthouse and head right upstairs. No more messing around. At this time, Spirit is waiting for me. Word on the street, is you looking for me? Do you have tricks to distract me? Spirit rolls her eyes. You're really piecing it together, huh, Sherlock? Alright, whatever. I messed with Wraith a little. I'm so sorry. This is not sound like she's actually sorry. So you want Wraith's bell? How about we play a little game? I call it Don't Look Into the Light or Die. You open your eyes when I'm blocking the light. When I'm looking directly at it, I'll die. Precisely. You're much smarter than you look. No offense. Stop on Spirit and don't look straight into the light. If you look directly at it, your brain probably won't survive the stress. I can't save during this. Alright. No, I'm dead. So the light isn't completely fatal, I guess. Only half of your brain and half of your portion of your soul was damaged. That seems to be mostly okay as far as I can tell. Spirit hands over the bell. Dear God, that was close. Now please leave me alone, gladly. And with that, your triumphant march back to Wraith. You excitedly walk over to see Wraith in his sexiest outfit yet. Oh, sweet Lord, have mercy. You did that cartoon thing where they bug out of your skull? Oh, woo! In true Wraith fashion, his reaction is a little more subdued. He just looks at you and sort of smiles. Hope you have something for me that's gonna make me as happy as I just made you. Look at this guy, so open and comfortable in his own skin, cloak, painted, burnt flesh thing. beaming, you hold the bell. It took me all over the island, but I found it. Spirit stole it because a long story. Now you want to tell me what we'll be doing with it? Wraith holds the bell and tears up. He kisses it. Weird. Only one more thing until we can finish this. What are we finishing? Should I say who? You wink. Always a nice touch. I know I can't tell you that yet, but while we wait, Wraith hands you a super sexy outfit. It's maybe too strong of a word. This is more just a tiny bit of cloth connected by various thin elastic bits. You look at it and bite your lip. Did I change? You'd better. What? You duck behind one of the obelisks and take off your clothes, slipping into your new sheer, barely there collection of straps. It is incredibly revealing. Somehow you look more naked with this on than you would if you were actually naked. It's really something. Eyes appear. Sorry, it's just impressive. You return to Wraith and model your new outfit. I'm wearing basically nothing. Oh, just you wait. The lights dim. Oh, dang. It's what we've been waiting for, you little freak. Relaxed and confident. Wraith is a totally different person than the introverted lower you met when you arrived on the island. Are you ready? I want to give you my heart. I'm ready. The lights go out. It's so chilly. Don't worry, we'll warm up. He's not wrong. Wraith's naked skin feels like fire on yours. The fire he's been so afraid of this whole time. You melt into his arms. For the first time in my life, I'm at a loss for words. I've got nothing. I've got nothing. How do I respond to that one? I should probably leave you two alone. It feels weird to be documenting this. Before I give you my heart, I'm going to give you something else. There it is. What? Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. I'll see you in a hold up. Even in the dark, I think I know the smell. It's like salad dressing mixed with suntan oil. Right, Client? Guess you like to watch. Hold that thought, lovebirds. Wraith, your special guest is here a little early. Well, I didn't know human bodies could fit that way together. Sure they can. I'll show you when we're done tonight. Wait, what? The light pulls back on. You and Wraith are still wearing virtually nothing. No time to get dressed. We gotta go immediately. That's right. It's secret hatch reveal time. And no, that's not some double entendre. Follow us. My client disappear into an open hatch in the ground. Wraith throws on some clothes and you both follow. Dear God, I just got head. It's even colder down here. Well, have fun. Our job pretty much stops at getting you here. Contrary to what you have heard, we don't like to wash. Not this. See you later. They climb back up the ladder. You turn around. Across from you stands a very old Nigerian woman. Grandma Abby, Philip. They embrace. You are suddenly very aware of how exposed your skin is and how chilly you are. Forgive me, Spadely. This is my grandmother. Abigail, pleased to meet you, Spadely. So you're the one my little Philip has chosen. Interesting. Interesting. What does that mean? You need to earn the respect of Grandma Abby now? Oh god. I'm not good at getting the respect of my elders. I'm a Dollar Tree employee. I can't wait to get to know the person my Philip has decided to give his heart to. Come help me make drinks. You go with Grandma Abby. I have to prepare the bell. Happy to, Philip. Wraith looks sheepish. Like he's referred back to his a little back to his old self. Oh yeah, I guess I never told you my real name. Philip Ojomo. You bow deeply. Nice to meet you, Philip Ojomo. Wraith laughs, grabs the bell and leaves. Grandma Abby takes your hand, guides you to the table with potions. I almost said portions. Come, let's get some refreshments. I'm an old lady. It's not so easy for me to mix these drinks exactly. My hands just aren't as steady as they once were. You need to help me pour. That doesn't seem like the type of questions like, what is this? Or, are we supposed to drink these possibly poisonous liquids? Just get to it. Fill that cup up. Not bad. Yeah. Bad. Bad. That could have been better, but I certainly wouldn't be able to manage it. I suppose it'll have to do. Come, while we wait, I'll make sure you're the one. See the cross from her as she smiles brightly at you. Philip has been through so much. He saw things in a child that no child should have ever even think about. I fear what that could do to a person, but not Philip. He's thoughtful and strong-willed. He's a good boy. I agree. Thinking back to what you two were getting up to right before this, maybe you don't agree. Tell me, Spadely. Spadely's birthday is coming up. No, it's not. Phil's birthday is coming up. What would you get him as a gift? Statue of a horse. I don't know, something big and bold, like a statue. Maybe of a horse? You have no idea why you said it. You immediately regret that. But Grandma Abby's face lights up. Wonderful. That reminds him of the night. His favorite chess piece. Oh, damn. I just picked that because he said that thing about money and also a candle. Probably not a good idea either. Yes, I know, you liar. Okay, tell me this. If Philip could be a tree, what kind of tree would he be? Cactus. A true survivor. Prickly on the outside, but warm on the inside. You can be alone and thrive in any climate, like Wraith. Grandma Abby nods, content. Then she calls out, Philip, we are ready. Give me a couple more minutes. She turns back to you. Well then, how about a game to lighten the mood before our big event? Maybe we could do some constellation trivia or play cornhole? Oh, how convenient. You may have played one of these before. Never mind the fact that they're in a different location. It makes no sense that you could do them here underground in a completely different area. We had plenty more money to make some other mini games, okay? This is Dead by Daylight. Just have some goddamn fun for once in your life. Just one of these games may be familiar to you. Who knows? You may even get an extra relationship stats boost if you try when you haven't before. Let's try it. I don't know anything about constellations. And look at us. We're an educational game too. Grandma Abby sizes you up. Okay, then what's the sea whale? Aquarius. The ecliptic, or the path of the sun. The tri-Philippus. The horologium. I'm sorry. I'm glad you got the moment to relax. Sorry I yelled at you earlier. It's been a long game. Wraith 3 enters holding the bell. It looks brand new. I think we're ready. Have the drink up. Robot Abby holds out the potions or drinks she made. First to Wraith, then herself. Then she stops and looks at you. She stares you down intensely with a sweet smile on her face. No matter what you do, you cannot abandon my Philip. Do you understand? Abandoned his whole life. I regret leaving that bunker. His parents regret leaving our village. But he is here now. He's opened up to you of all people. You cannot betray him, or I will haunt you from my grave. And in my spectral form, it's not always as nice as this one before you right now. Thank you for that advice. Of course, dear. Now, where were you do before I arrived? We were about to play a board game, fully clothed, of course. It's okay, she knows. She does? Of course I do. It's a requirement of the ritual. The what? Grandma Abby and Wraith stand up and walk to the wall with hanging chains and locks. Are you ready? Yes, I'm finally ready to leave this place. Why did you take off your clothes again? As Grandma Abby places Wraith in chains, your jaw drops. What is happening? This is what we've been working towards. This is how we consummate our relationship. The cult of the Black Veil would do this ritual to leave and return to the island. One lover would be sacrificed and the other would do the sacrificing. So here I am, ready to move on, to be sacrificed. No, this is crazy. I don't even know what to do. This is why Grandma's Abby's ghost was summoned to help. Philip's heart must be removed, lit on fire, and the bell rung. Everything you've done here has been building to this. Oh, dear God, what? In shock, you look up at Wraith, arms and legs splayed against the cold, mossy stone. You have to do the ritual. You have to carve out my heart. You don't get an invitation like that every day. It sounds fun, doesn't it? You've done so well. You've earned it. We're almost at the finish line. You didn't think I brought you all this way without a plan, did you? What kind of sinister blood of saltwater do you think I am? Body of saltwater. Fuck. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I couldn't. You would never have come with me on this journey. As a startlingly calm Grandma Abby hands you a jagged dagger. It seems far too dull for this job. There's probably an achievement for doing it. All he wants to do is leave this place with you. You could make that happen. Those who slay together, stay together. Grandma Abby still witty under very intense and disturbing circumstances. This ritual requires sacrifice on both ends. We'll need to be in love with each other. I love you and I've been wanting to give you my heart. Please take it. Okay. I love you too. Stifling tears, you accept the dagger from Grandma Abby. After taking a moment to compose yourself, plunge into Wraith's chest. He winces and groans as you slice him open. I'm sorry. As you dig the knife and Wraith reaches out and brushes his thumb against your cheek. Even in this nightmare situation, your heart races and your cheeks flush red. You smile through the pain. Your hair was covering your face. I want to get a better look at you. Awkward. Not as awkward as what you're actually doing, though. Which to remind you is plunging a dagger into the chest of your beloved right after declaring your love for each other in order to remove his heart for a strange ritual that might be complete bullshit. Real Romeo and Juliet vibes. Wraith goes limp as you insert your hand into the gaping hole you've made. It's slippery and warm, and you're not a doctor. How are you supposed to... Oh, no, there it is. You slipped your hand under his ribcage. That is definitely a heart. You try not to vomit as you wrap your fingers around it. Take a breath and pull. It slides out surprisingly easy. Grandma Abby snips some arteries and veins and takes the heart from you. Covered in blood and tears, you watch her put your beloved's heart into a stone dish and light it on fire. She takes the bell looking fresh and shiny and new and rings it. There's a blinding light flashing in the instant you worry that you've killed Wraith for nothing. And then, blackness. Through the darkness, you hear the sounds of waves lapping. It's calm and still. Just like when this journey began. Remember that? It feels like... it feels like it was an hour and 18 minutes ago. You realize everything is dark because your eyes are closed. You decide to keep them that way for just one moment. You did it. You fell in love with the killer. He made him fall in love with you. And you could consummate your relationship. By agreeing to sacrifice him in a questionable ritual in order to get off this island, you should do the right thing. You play the game correctly? Oh my god! You open your eyes. You're still here, but you feel a weight has been lifted. You look to your right. Wraith is here. Alive. See it? He has stitches on his chest. Your love is alive, but the ritual didn't work. What's going on with this place? Outside, Claudette and Grandma Abby buried Dwight in a hole, sculpting him into a sandcastle in the shape of a T-Rex. You can join them and play in the sand, or we can get down and dirty right here in my cabana. Let's leave them out there until high tide. Maybe a little longer. Wraith smiles. Roar. I'm gonna fucking bomb. We did it! And now I have to go back and break his heart. Because that's also part of the game. That's also part of the game. I got an achievement for doing 2 things. Okay, yeah. No. No, this has gone too far. Wraith and Grandma Abby, look at you. Surprise. Look at yourself, chained to a wall, begging for me to carve out your heart. You've lost your mind. I won't do this. I'm not a killer, and neither are you. Wraith looks at you for a minute, then his eyes go dead. Spare me the lame platitudes. After all this time, this is how you're going to treat me? Like some out-of-control child? Why did I let someone in again? Why does this keep happening? Wraith easily wrenches himself from the locks and strides towards you with purpose. Before you know what's happening, he wraps the chains around your throat. I am a killer, and now you get to see why. Didn't think he had it in him, huh? Damn. Rip. Damn, 6.5% of players have that achievement. Damn. Alright. Let me just take a peek at the other option. Let me see if I can, like, talk him out of the ritual. There's more. Okay. Oh. Yes, dude. But I am because I won. I am the truest, most ultimate, deadliest, my daylightiest evil in the world. I can take this dagger and stab you, but I'm doing something even worse. No. No, please. I'm breaking your stupid heart. Damn, Spadely, you're the worst. You smile proud. Oh my god, who invited this guy? This world I've created for you all just keeps getting more and more interesting. This is the entity. You know, the cosmic being who created all of this? You, the islands, me, even I assume. Even I assume. It has come to bask in the glow of another evil bulb lit up by a suffering and malice. Wraith and Grandma Abby are in shock. Tears well up in Wraith's eyes, you monster. But it's me. It's Philip. I love you. And I love how easy you made this for me. You're pathetic. Now, Spadely. Entity loves all specialist killers equally, but I'll tell you what. You can have the closing remarks. You've earned it. And you're only the new killer on the island once. I'd like to thank you for playing my little game. I had so much fun manipulating you. I could have sent down to someplace better. But maybe I'll stick around and see if I can bring some other hearts. Over on IP Island, you as the entity watch Trickster perform into a massive crowd. The drinks are strong, the weather is perfect, the music is loud, and you feel great. Also, you have a backstage pass. Your skin looks great. And oh yeah, you just won $1 million. Nice. Not that Wraith is there. No, he's not allowed. And besides, he wouldn't want to go. Even if he could, but like I said, he can't. No, all Wraith could do is wander the beach alone, clutching his freshly sewn hole in his chest where his heart once was, before you ripped it out. Congratulations, you proved yourself to all of us by breaking the heart of a sad, pathetic, evil monster. Stringing him along and tricking him into loving you there would be like your evil plan at the worst possible moment. You're a genius. Now go enjoy your victory. Alright, and that is basically everything that I could do with Wraith. To my knowledge. To my knowledge. So, what you come back to, well, we sexed the Wraith, we broke up with the Wraith, and, we became a killer. So we basically got all 3 Wraith endings in one go. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. So, I'm going to call it here. Next time we'll do everything with Spirit, and then we'll finish it off with Trapper, and then we'll do like that little epilogue in the same Trapper stream. And then we will be done with this game. And that'll be it. So, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. And Hooked on YouTube, please happen. I want to date the Dredge. Okay, goodbye.